Hey guys, welcome back to the new video. So today we'll solve consecutive numbers problem number 180. What we are given is a logs table. Logs table holds the two columns, ID and num. ID is of type integer, num is of type value. ID is a primary key of this table, means it will hold unique values, and it is an auto increment column. So a column is said to be auto increment if its values automatically get incremented based on the record inserted. So it will hold the values of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So on. What we need to find out is we need to find out all numbers that appear at least three times consecutively. So we need to find out the numbers from the num table, okay, sorry, from the num column, which are repeating three consecutive times. Okay, so you can return the result table in here. So let me take this example. So here you can see that we have ID, we have num, both columns in the logs table. You can see that only number one is repeating twice. It's repeating three consecutive times. Okay, number two is not repeating three consecutive times. Only number one is repeating three consecutive times. So in the output, the consecutive nums column will only hold the value of one. Okay, so one is the only number that appears consecutively for at least three times. So how to write the query for the same? So for this, basically, what we will do is that we will use common table expression. Okay, we will create a temporary table. We'll use Windows CT, and we will create two new columns in that based on with the use of Windows function lag and lead that will give us the previous number for a particular ID, what is the previous value for in the num column, and for the particular ID, what is the next value in the num column. Basically. So these two things we will get, and then we can solve this particular thing. So let me write the common table expression. So with this, we will say as consecutive logs. Yes. So here we'll select the ID, the num column. Then we will use lag on the num column. So we need only one record, one previous record. We use the over clause over. And we just order it by your ID as previous number. So this will hold the prev underscore num will hold the previous num value for a given ID. Okay. Then we can also use the next, that is lead. Similarly, we will get order it by ID. Okay. As your next number. Okay. So this next num will hold the next num value for a particular ID. And get this as logs from log table, we are getting this value, and this will be our common table expressions. So here we are just getting the ID number and the corresponding previous number for a given ID. What is the corresponding previous number by using lag basically and storing it in the prev and a lead for you by using a Windows function lead. We're getting the next number, next num number basically for a particular ID that will be stored in the next num from the log. And now in our main query, we'll just select distinct num values as consecutive nums basically from your consecutive logs Windows common table expression, and we will use where clause over here, and we will check whether when the num is equals to your prev num and your num is equals to next num. Okay. So the where, so this where clause will filter out only those records which hold the values of num is equals to previous num and the num values equals to next means where your, so here basically in the CT common table expression we'll get two new columns, that is prev num and next num basically. That will hold the previous num value for a given ID and the next num. And here we are just filtering out only those records basically where all three columns have a same value. Okay, so num, previous num, and next num. All three columns have a same value basically for a given ID. We just return that particular number basically and do not repeat that number. So we are using a distinct keyword over here basically. So here you can see that only one is repeating three times basically consecutively for three times basically. So only the output basically we are returning the one as a output. Basically. That's it. So when you run this query, you can see that our query got accepted and the desired output matches with the expected output. So basically by using Windows function, we're getting that by using Windows function lead and lag basically, we're getting the previous num and next num values basically for a particular given ID. We're just checking when the num is equals to your previous number and the num is equals to your next number, then we can say that the particular for a particular ID, the particular number is repeating three consecutive times. And we just only want to check whether it's repeating for three consecutive times. So here we can check basically if the number is equal to previous number and the number is equal to next number, means the number is repeating three times in the num column. Basically. So we will return that number. Basically. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.